So I got this truck about a year and a half ago, and it's a 2016 Lariat with it's got the bliss system in the back, so it's got LED taillights and everything, but for some reason it only comes with halogen headlights. And the only thing I wanted to change about this truck was the headlights. Took me a year and a half, but hey, we're gonna try out these Morimotos. I wanted the best of the best, and I was looking at some of the other brands, kind of Alpha Rex and Morimoto, and the XBs just seemed like they were the brightest, and I was planning on going with the Dynamics SS3 Max for my fog lamps. And then I kept putting them off, kept putting it off, and then Morimoto came out with the 4-banger, the HXB, and they seem like they're going to be brighter. The Dynamics seemed like it had a little bit wider beam pattern, and driving here in rural Arkansas, you know, we need to look off in the ditches and stuff for deer because they're pretty bad. But anyways, they seem to be brighter. I think Morimoto says they're about 20% brighter. So we're going to check it out. These right here are just the halogens, and I just wanted to give a good comparison of what they look like. Again, we're kind of in the city, so you got street lights and everything else. And when I get next to a street light, I can't really tell where the street light is and where my headlights are. I know in the videos you can, but in real life you can't. So this is with the 50% window tint, and this is without it. So anyways, one of the big things that got me wanting to try the Morimotos, it seemed like they had a better warranty than the Alpha Rexes, and with their customer service seemed to be a little bit better. Now I've never bought anything from Alpha Rex itself, but just watching other reviews. I have bought some stuff from Dynamics, and their stuff is really good quality and made here in the United States. And I know Morimotos are made overseas, but with this window tint, it's 50%, and I have a sensitivity to light at night and during the day, so it's nice where I don't have to wear sunglasses in the day, and at night it cuts down on the glare from the cars in front of me. So we're gonna try these out. The only bad thing is the headlights, the window tint anyways, makes the headlights where there's sometimes where it's a little sketchy to be driving, especially when we go on like road trips and driving the freeway at night and everything. So that's why we want to get some brighter headlights, and hey, why not go with the best? Alright guys, it looks like I finally got one of the packages in from Morimoto. I want to show what everything was packaged up like. Looks like they shipped the fog lamps, or the 4-bangers, and the headlights separate. So the shipping information shows that the headlights will be here tomorrow, but these came in today, and I figured I'd go ahead and get these installed so I'm not doing everything at once. So showing whatever all it came with. So this is the little brackets that go onto the 4-bangers and install into the fog lamps, and then the wiring harness connect to the truck. And then these are the 4-bangers that come in with it. Let's see here. I'm doing this in my truck because this guy over here is trying to work on a dump truck right next to me, and it's loud outside. Got some stickers. That should add a couple horsepower, but I ain't putting them on. Alright, that's all that's in there. I'm trying to do all this with one hand. I ain't got one of the fancy stands. Check this box out. So these are the HXB wide in the white color. So I'm showing the different, which ones you get, the combo, the spot, HXB versus NCS. But These are the HXB wide. Check this box out. I opened this up earlier to see what it looked like. Oh man, one of those broke off. Reminds me of those little books that we had in elementary school. Mine's got a Jeep on it. A lot of the ones I've seen have the actual, looks like a Raptor on it. But these are them. And they were a lot smaller in person than any of the videos I watched online. So, not bad though. I'd say they're literally like 4 inches there. Here, I'll set it here, give y'all something to look on. These are just a Walmart bottle of water from Walmart, so you can see about how big they are. I'm sure everybody knows what one of those look like. So anyways, I'm gonna work on getting these installed today, and I'll show you what they look like tonight after I get them installed and everything. I'm not gonna show how to do it because there's plenty of videos online showing y'all how to install these. Morimoto's got some, Headlight Revolution has a couple, and most of those have a pretty little lady doing the install, so I'm sure y'all would rather watch her do it than me. But anyways, we'll get these installed, show you what they look like, and then tomorrow, whenever the XBs come in, we'll get those installed, and we'll show the final comparison, what I think of them. Anyways, all right, so we got the 4-bangers installed, and everything went good. It was just the 4-bangers. So everything went according to the instructions. The only thing that I would say is get a small screwdriver, like a stubby screwdriver, to do the set screws and everything else. All right, everybody. So I installed the 4-bangers earlier, and I figured I'd show everybody what just the 4-bangers and the halogen low beams look like. But it just started raining, so really you can see what it looks like with just halogen headlights when it's raining through 50% window tint. I haven't turned them on yet to see what they look like at night, so we're gonna get a comparison, or you're gonna get my reaction to them. I feel like if it wasn't raining, the light, it travels better, but here we go. These are the 4-banger HXB. Okay. Well, they're a lot brighter. The car right here, I don't know. Let's see if they flash me. Well, they are a lot brighter, and you can see off to the side a lot more. And just being fog lamps, I feel like I can't even see my low beams right now. I don't know where this road goes. So that's 50% window tint. And that's without the 50% window tint. That's just the fog lamps. Let me turn the headlights off. You can't even tell. Low, that's just the fog lamps. That's what the low beam's on. You can't even tell. High beams, well, high beams ain't gonna matter because when I hit the high beams, the fog shut off. It's pretty good. I like how it gets all the way over there to that tree when that's the front of the truck. Yeah, they're a lot brighter. I think that they were going to be brighter than what they are, though, to tell you the truth. You know, these are supposed to be their brightest ones. Maybe I do have to keep in mind that it is raining, and I just got done saying that when it's wet, then the light doesn't travel as far on the when everything's wet. It's like the water absorbs it instead of reflecting it. Anyways, we'll get back out here in the dark. I like them. It'll be interesting to see how they go with the XBs when we get the XBs installed. They should be in tomorrow, so I'll do another video comparing those whenever they get here. I just figured that if anybody was looking at getting some with just halogen to see how they look, let's turn the halogen off. I don't know if you can tell from that stop sign right there. That's what that headlight's on. That's just fog lamps. So, another product that I think people need to know about is the last bit turn signals. Look at this stop sign. Them last bit LED stop turn signals, my goodness. But Morimoto is going to replace those when we get them installed. But yeah, not bad. I know when I was looking at trying to find videos of what the lights looked like, there wasn't very many videos of people showing how they actually looked driving. There was a ton of videos of people, you know, everyday Joes wanting to show how to install them, but I mean, Morimoto's got videos on how to do that, but nobody would actually show what they looked like driving down the road. So I figured that I would, when I bought them, I would actually film quite a bit so people could see. Now, it is a little bit, you know, with the window tint, it's a little not as accurate as what it probably would be on yours, but anyways, I figured I'd do a video showing, you know, in depth of what everything looked like. I do like how far it goes off into the ditches, though. I could run these with just as my headlights. I don't even think I needed to spend the $1,700 on the XBs. I'm just playing. XBs look good. No cop, no stop. Bit more rural. I mean, there's a park right there with a lake and stuff right there, but we'll get out here to the main road. That has more street lights on it than this neighborhood. people next to me gonna be like, what in the heck are these guys, this dude doing filming? It's not bad. Not bad. Alright, I'm gonna cut it off here. I mean, this is pretty busy street right here, so you kind of can see what everything looks like. Driving around the school over there, we were in the dark, and this is plenty of street lights. So anyways, the XBs should be in the mail tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm going to install them tomorrow night. If I'm going to have time, I don't know how the time that it takes to install. I don't want to be getting dark on me trying to do all that, but we'll get them installed, and we'll do another comparison video. Sounds good. Appreciate it. Alright, so we got the lights in. Both the lights are in the same box, and we're getting ready to start the install on those. It's hot out here. Not really looking forward to it, but it's probably about 105 outside right now. So we got the 4 bangers down there, and there's the last look at the halogen light bulbs, or headlights anyways. So we're gonna get those installed, and we'll see what they look like once they're installed. Well, finally got these things installed. My goodness, that was a chore. Let's see, I started at about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and it's almost 7:30, 8 o'clock right now. Anyways, they're really nice. I'm just hoping that the high beams are aimed right. I mean, you see the lights, and it's still daylight. Alright, finally got the XBs installed with the XB Gen 2s with the 4-banger HXB fog lamps. This is through 50% windshield tint. That's 50% windshield tint. If I go on the outside, yeah, that looks about that bright in person too. All the way out to the tree. All the way over there. Let's hit the high beams. So the high beams, they look better on the camera than they do in person. I need to get that 4-scan mod to do the Bambi mode where the fog lamps stay on with high beams. High beams, low beams. It looks really good. One thing I noticed when I was driving over here is I need to angle them up a little bit. On camera it looks fine, but when I was driving down the road, I noticed that it needs to be angled up just a hair. On the other side, the roads are dry, so you kind of can see a little bit better with the fog lamps too. install went pretty good. It took a lot longer than what I thought it would. Started about 4:30 and I didn't get done until about 8 o'clock. Instruction videos made it really easy. The only differences that I found was it asks you on the website whether you have LED headlights or halogen headlights on your factory, because there's a harness you need for the LED headlights on the truck. Well, for some reason the lights that I got came with that harness that I don't need. So I guess if I ever get a different truck that has LED headlights, I can switch them over, but I don't know why I would get the same year model truck. The other thing is in the fuse box for the DRLs, the position that she tells you to put it in slot 14, which is a 10 amp fuse. Well, position 4 or spot 14 is not in the place where she told you. It's actually 113, I believe, and it's a 7.5 amp fuse. Anyways, plugged it in, it works. They shut off when the truck shuts off, so they don't stay on. Other than that, everything went great. Only lost one push pin. The install was pretty good. So these are actually really good. I haven't had anybody flash me yet. Like, again, I need to angle them up a little bit. I'm just gonna drive so that y'all can see what they look like. I drove this road last night with just the fogs on. So I guess the only thing I need to do yet is turn the fog lamps off. So that's just the headlights. Okay, I will say, just the headlights, for $1,700, I thought that they would be way brighter than this. I know in the camera it looks really good, but in person, you're just lacking a little bit. It's like you want more light. Now, the four bangers, they hit it out of the park. The four bangers are amazing, but just the XBs, I want to say I've had brighter lights with just replacing LED bulbs. I know Headlight Revolution does all their tests and they say these are so much brighter, but in person, well, I do got to realize I am looking through the windshield too. Let me see out here. So I guess I do need to be fair on that, because this is the first truck I've had with a tinted windshield. So could be wrong with that. Let's turn the fog smack on. So I bet you if you didn't have tint, these would be super bright and be good for you. I've never tried the Alpha Rex, never tried the other ones, so I'm not sure how they would fare. I'm just going from now. With that being said, they are brighter than the halogen. They are way brighter than the halogen, and I'm happy with the four bangers though. The four bangers blow it out of the park. So on a scale from 1 to 10, the four bangers get a 10, and the XBs get, I don't know, I would say a 6 or a 7. There was a little bit of fitment issues. Towards the top, there is a little bit of gap where the headlight meets the fender. And now it's little. I mean, it's not going to bug me or anything, but I was noticing that the shape was a little bit different from where the fender hits. But I think that it'll be all right. We're going to turn. Anyways, if y'all got any questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer them. If y'all want to see something else or a different configuration, how the lights are on or whatnot, comment down below, and I'll try to film that and give you a good comparison. Thanks for watching.